They called them the perfect couple. Dan and Betty Broderick, young, ambitious, beautiful, living the American dream in San Diego. Betty worked tirelessly, supporting Dan through medical school, then law school, while raising their 4 children. She ironed his shirts at dawn, held garage sales to pay bills, and believed every sacrifice was for their future. That future came, but not for her. Dan became a wealthy, high-profile lawyer. His suits were sharper, his cars more expensive, and his hours at the office longer. Then came Linda Kolkina. She was young, attractive, and became Dan's legal assistant. Betty's suspicion turned to certainty when she found evidence of the affair. The confrontation was brutal. Dan filed for divorce, moved in with Linda, and began using his legal power to control the settlement. Betty, once the center of his world, was now written out of it. For 4 years, the divorce battle raged. Dan won custody of the kids. Betty lost her home. Her calls to Dan went unanswered. Her letters returned unopened. She left angry voicemails, vandalized property, even drove her car into his front door. By late 1989, Betty was spiraling. Her life reduced to court dates, loneliness, and bitterness. She believed Dan and Linda had taken everything from her. Then came November 5, 1989. Before sunrise, Betty drove to Dan's new home. She had stolen a key from her daughter and carried a .38 caliber revolver. The house was silent. Upstairs, Dan and Linda slept. Betty stepped into the bedroom. 5 shots rang out. Dan was hit. Linda tried to reach the phone, but Betty cut the cord earlier. Within seconds, both were dead. At trial, Betty claimed she just wanted to talk, that the gun went off in a moment of rage and heartbreak. Prosecutors painted her as cold, calculated, a woman who planned the murders for months. In 1991, she was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 32 years to life. Some called her a monster. Others called her a woman pushed beyond her breaking point. But one truth remains. In a single, burning moment of passion, Betty Broderick destroyed 2 lives, and her own.